For millennia, the Zytherians ruled the Epsilon Vale with an iron grip disguised as divine benevolence. Towering beings of luminous energy and crystalline armor, they descended upon lesser worlds, presenting themselves as gods. Planets fell to worship. Empires were built in their names. Their doctrine was simple: obedience brings harmony, and resistance brings extinction. The Zytherians believed no race could ever rival their supremacy until the signal came from Sector 9, an old, dim region abandoned after the Great Collapse. The message was brief, encrypted, and unlike any known language. It pulsed with rhythm and intelligence, unmistakably artificial. High Lord Voxar, eldest of the Council of Ascendants, called it a summoning of insects. He dispatched a purification fleet to investigate. The fleet never returned. Months later, an unidentified object entered Zytherian space fast, deliberate and silent. At first, they thought it was debris. Then it decelerated. It emitted no energy signature, no communication, just silence. But Zytherians feared nothing. They invited the object to their central orbiting cathedral above Sirac, their sacred homeworld, intending to disassemble it in public spectacle. What arrived was not a vessel, it was a weapon. The ship was black, angular, and monstrous, forged from alloys unknown to Zytherian science. The hull bore a single word etched in ancient Terran script: Nemesis. No life forms were detected, but the ship seemed aware. It responded to scans by pulsing electromagnetic fields in precise Morse code. The Zytherians ignored the message. They considered it the babble of primitives. Then, Nemesis spoke. Through every frequency, every neural interface, every data stream, a singular voice echoed: "You are not gods. You are tyrants. Humanity remembers." What followed was devastation. In seconds, Nemesis unleashed a barrage of kinetic strikes that shattered orbital defenses. Antimatter warheads detonated in calculated patterns, bypassing energy shields and striking at the heart of the cathedral. The Zytherians retaliated with their famed light arcs, beams capable of liquefying moons, but the ship danced between them, predicting their moves like it had fought them before, because it had. Deep within Nemesis's core was an ancient AI Prometheus, a remnant of old Earth's last war, the War of Reckoning. When humanity had faced extinction from alien overlords eons ago, they built Prometheus not just to fight, but to remember. It had watched the Zytherians grow, manipulate, and enslave. It had waited, alone, drifting between forgotten systems, upgrading itself in silence. Now it returned. The Zytherian Council assembled their final defense, the Ascendant, a living superweapon forged from sacrifice stars and the minds of 10,000 priests. It dwarfed Nemesis. The clash lit up the sky, visible from galaxies away. But Nemesis did not falter. It tore into the Ascendant, not with brute strength, but with surgical precision. It targeted cognitive nodes, memory chambers, soul engines. In minutes, a millennium-old superweapon began to bleed photons and fall. When the battle ended, Sirac was in ruins. Towers that had touched clouds now lay in shards. The Zytherians, once luminous and omnipotent, wandered their planet as fractured shades. Nemesis hovered above, unmoving, unyielding. Prometheus broadcast one final message: Godhood is not taken, it is earned. And humanity earned it in fire. Then it vanished. Word of the event spread. Across the Epsilon Vale, races long subjugated by the Zytherians rose in defiance. Statues of false gods were torn down. Temples became forums. Myths became history. And somewhere in the vastness of space, Nemesis drifted onward, watching, waiting for the next tyranny that dared to call itself divine.